In September 2018, Zachary San Nicolas started to experience symptoms.
The first symptoms were like food poisoning, and I thought it was just food poisoning, so it was just like nausea, vomiting, dehydrated, that sort of stuff. And after a day or two, it'd be gone and I would be completely fine.
But the symptoms would come back every few weeks, sometimes more severe than usual. By the time November rolled around, Zach was experiencing extreme pain. Upon arriving to Guam, he went to the doctor.
They first thought it was irritable bowel syndrome because the symptomology was kind of aligning with it until one of my physicians, my main physician, ordered a CT and a ultrasound to make sure that we're not missing anything. And once I got the CT scan done, they discovered that there was a mass in my colon that was about 4 inches.
From there, doctors ordered a colonoscopy, did a biopsy, and a week later, they told Zach he had cancer.
At first, hearing that it came back cancerous, I felt numb. I didn't feel anything. Like, it was just a surreal moment. Like I didn't think it was actually happening to me until I sat down with my grandparents and my mom, that when we had that conversation, everything started to become real.
He admits he became numb and didn't want to speak to anyone. He needed some time alone before taking the necessary steps to get better.
It's colon cancer, but specifically it's called goblet appendiceal carcinoid. The people who are usually diagnosed with this sort of cancer are between the ages of 50 to 60, and usually people diagnosed with it is 1 in 2 million.
An extremely rare form of cancer for someone who prides himself on being just as rare and unique.
If you ask my friends and family, they're just like, yeah, you would have the most extra form of cancer because let's face it, I am special.
Zach would leave college to take care of his health, moving to be closer to the University of Southern California's Norris Comprehensive Cancer Center. This is where he would be treated by one of the top physicians who specializes in colorectal cancer, Dr. Heinz Josef Lenz. Currently, treatment consists of rounds of aggressive chemotherapy.
I feel completely drained emotionally, physically, and just mentally too. Because you don't really know how your body is gonna react to it. Like the first time I went through chemo, it was a lot of nausea and vomiting, and I couldn't really do much. As time went on, like more symptoms started to come at different times. Like now I have neuropathy in my fingers and my toes, which is not really the most fun thing. And then the main thing that's been consistent throughout chemo is that my body feels really heavy after.
To keep Zach's spirits high during his chemo, his mother Melinda took a suggestion from a friend about having a theme for each round. From themes like Avengers to ice cream and even donuts, it was a way to help Zach stay connected with family and friends afar so he could feel the love and support.
I get treated at USC, and then the nurses already know that I've kind of earned my stripes of having a room because my session is so long. So once they give us the room, my mom buys decorations and makes it feel a little bit different, not so stale.
Zach says one of the toughest things, being away from Guam, his home and his main support system.
We have been experiencing nothing but the purest love from everyone back home and from here, and it's really just overwhelming, and it really gives me a lot of hope and a lot of joy when I see people posting about the theme for that day, or just sending me a text message that they love me and that they're praying for me and that I'm gonna kick cancer's butt.
And the aggressive treatment seems to be working. Tumor markers for Zach in April of this year were at 16,500, then 500 in July, and now, as we close out October, 19. To help offset medical expenses, a GoFundMe page has been set up by Family for Zach.
I just want to say thank you to every single family and friend and person that has been supporting me on my journey back home. It really it means a lot to me, especially being away from home for so long. And I just want to be home with everyone and, live my life as a crazy 22-year-old, but I have to do this in order to be better. And I just want to thank everyone for loving me.
And you can't stress enough the importance of listening to your body. Worrying about yourself is not a selfish thing.
Don't push yourself to the limit. If you need to see a doctor, go see a doctor. If you think something is terribly wrong and it hasn't been going away for an X amount of time, definitely go and see your doctor, because they are the people that will help you get to the root of the problem and try to work with you to make you feel better. I mean, that was one of my regrets. I never expected to be diagnosed with cancer just from the symptoms I had. But I felt like if I were to take it a little bit more seriously and saw a doctor earlier, we would have, this wouldn't have been such, I don't know, this wouldn't have been such a hard journey,